Well, the Kardashians are at it again, telling women that something is wrong with their bodies and the only way to fix it is to buy a product from them. A product that at best does absolutely nothing and is overpriced, and at worst is actually harmful to women. So today we're going to discuss the latest in the Kardashians' greediest and grossest scams and explain why under no circumstances should you be giving them your hard-earned money to have your smell like a bouquet of pineapples. So I really love cats and I follow a lot of cat Instagram accounts, and when I saw a little quick flash of a cat on my Instagram the other day, I thought, oh, it's gonna be one of the cat accounts I follow, but unfortunately it was not. And as the camera pulled back, I saw Kourtney Kardashian being circled by cats, and I immediately rolled my eyes because I knew they were going to be shilling something, because I don't follow any of these people, so I knew that it had to be some sort of advertisement. What are they going to be shilling is normally the question anytime I see them anywhere, and in this particular ad they're telling young girls and women, of course, that they have something else wrong with their body, that the only way to fix it is to give the Kardashians money. So Kourtney Kardashian has created a line of gummies called Lemme, and this one that I want to talk about today is one of the gummies in particular called Lemme Purr. She has a couple of other ones like Lemme Sleep, Lemme Chill, Lemme Debloat, and they're all $30 for a month to 2 weeks supply, because it does say most of them have 60 in it and you take 2 a day, but there is also the option to have a subscription and they deliver you a bottle every 2 weeks. So you're basically talking about $1 to $2 a day, and then $400 to $800 a year just if you take one of the gummies. And of course they are pushing that you get 3 packs together or 3 bottles together, so you're talking thousands and thousands of dollars a year just to take a gummy that really does absolutely nothing, and I'm going to explain why they do absolutely nothing. So I'm sure most people won't be shocked to hear this is just the latest in a long line of Kardashian scams. I have a video on a lot of their bigger scams on my channel, and I'll link it in the description box in the comments down below if you wanted to check it out. And this gummy is just nothing new. It's just a new cover on the same sort of push that they always have, which is, women, there is something wrong with you and you must buy this product to fix it. So first of all, like their skincare, teas, makeup, hair, whatever else they push, there is absolutely no way on earth they are taking these gummies. They are exceedingly rich from shilling all this crap, and they have expensive private doctors, personal trainers, chefs. They will be following those guidelines and they'll be using expensive products, surgery, all these things, proper prescriptions. They won't be taking these gummies or anything else that they shill. So I want to talk particularly about the Purr gummy, and then also talk a little bit about why gummies in general are not good for taking vitamins and supplements. The first thing I wanted to say is this whole sort of your needs to smell like a bed of roses or pineapple is just blatant misogyny. I mean, have you ever seen any sort of supplement, device, gel, cream, or anything that says a male's anatomy needs to smell like any of this stuff? No. Never in a million years. Kourtney's company is claiming that these gummies have a probiotic in them that supports vaginal health, freshness, and odor. But according to doctors, the strain used in these gummies is not well researched at all, never mind the smell claims, which we'll talk about in a sec. There is no scientific evidence that everyone needs a probiotic, according to physicians.
Kourtney Kardashian launched new vaginal health gummies, and we need to talk about it. Let me reassure you that your vagina does not need a supplement to make it taste or smell better. Your vagina is very good at looking after itself, and actually putting things up there could disrupt the natural pH and microbiome. Also isn't enough evidence for vaginal probiotics, and introducing the wrong strain could do more harm than good. Supplements, unlike medicines, are also not FDA approved, which means they don't undergo the same safety and efficacy checks that a medicine would. Let me finish by saying please don't take health advice from the Kardashians, and if you do notice any funky odours or abnormal discharge, to please see a qualified medical doctor.
And I will link some doctors talking about this in the comments, some articles, so that you can get a bit more in depth about it if you'd like to. There's also a myth that has gone around about this whole pineapple thing, and I know the Kardashians have mentioned it on their own show back in like 2013.
I want to be the judge of the pineapple. Not really, but we're sisters. If I can't smell their, what else am I supposed to do? The pineapple souffle.
But basically the myth is that you consume a lot of pineapple and your will smell and taste sweet. Tons of people have done this experiment and it just does not work. And also it would be changing the smell of your sweat too if it did work, but obviously it doesn't. Kourtney's gummies contain about 1,000 milligrams of real pineapple extract, so with the probiotic and the pineapple extract, that's really all you're getting, which does nothing basically. This whole thing telling women they need to douche or have a that smells like pineapple is just awful and can cause real harm. Many of the products on the market can cause infections or cause imbalances in your pH because the is self-cleaning and there is nothing wrong with yours if it doesn't smell like pineapple or whatever the Kardashians are telling you it needs to smell like. So next we'll talk about why gummies in general are not great. I did just want to point out one thing about social media is that they must not be doing very well, the Lemme line in general, because her posts where she talks about Lemme, she's got a lot of backlash in the comments, and also she's turned off the likes only for the posts where she mentions the gummies. All her other posts get 1 to 2 million likes, which considering she has 213 million followers, that's not a lot. I mean, I know 213 million followers is insane, absolutely insane, and 1 million to 2 million is a huge amount of like, but for someone of her reach, that's not insane sort of interaction levels. But the Lemme posts in general are just full of people calling her out, gynecologists, etc. So when it comes to gummies, there's really only one type of gummy that is effective or does anything, and I'll put that on the screen. But when it comes to taking gummies as dietary supplements, as vitamins, they are not an effective form for people to take those things in. One, gummies aren't FDA approved at all, and Kourtney Kardashian is definitely not making that clear. Actually, she's muddying the waters and trying to claim the exact opposite. The majority of people do not need to take supplements at all. If you're eating a balanced diet, even a semi-balanced diet, you do not need supplements, gummies, anything like that. And when it comes to these sort of things, and including detoxes that the Kardashians promote a lot, these things do absolutely nothing but make expensive urine, because all that happens is your body's already getting it from other places, so your body just wastes it. The only thing you need to ask yourself whenever you think, do I need to buy any of these supplements, products, is do you have a fully functioning liver and kidneys? If the answer is yes, that's all the detox you need, and you don't need any of these other things that they're pushing. The only other people who would need to take supplements like this are people who have some sort of deficiency, or they've had gastric bypass surgery or something like that, where you do need to take these vitamins or supplements. Also, when it comes to gummies in particular, most gummy vitamins do not have the components that they claim they do. So even if you did need to take supplements because of weight loss surgery or a deficiency, a gummy is a very bad way to take it, because gummies are made very unevenly, so you may get too much of whatever you're taking or too little of whatever you're trying to take. The bottom line is you do not need this product. At best, it is absolutely useless, but you're just burning money. And at worst, it can actually be harmful. And promoting it is harmful. These batshit crazy ideas are harmful to young women and girls who are constantly being told on social media, you have something wrong and you need this, this, and this to correct it. The Kardashians are professional grifters, and they're promoting disgusting and toxic outlooks and products across their hundreds of millions of followers. The Kardashians spend their lives telling women they aren't good enough and that the only way to fix all of their issues is to make the Kardashians rich. I will never understand how the Kardashians push these gross products, especially when they are already rich beyond belief. They sold their integrity long ago, and they have to be the most selfish people on earth, only caring about padding their own bank balance and not the hundreds of millions of young women and girls they are impacting with their toxic products and lies. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As I said, I have a really long Kardashian video about all their scams, along with a ton of other videos on frauds, cults, and scams. If you want to subscribe so you don't miss any videos, I'd really appreciate that. Link down below is my main channel, social media, Patreon, merch store, and everything else. As always, make sure to stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.